Hey, this is Max, and this is a quick video about how to replace the caps on a Megaminx. So I'll be including how to replace the center caps here and also these pieces on this gray side. So this cube I'm using is the YJ V2, but you can also do this on other Megaminxes such as the Dian V2. So you can buy these parts. The parts you'll be needing are these. Right here you can purchase them off of thecubicle.com, and for the Yoohoo it costs $1.99 or about $2, and for the Dian Megaminx it'll cost about $2.99. So in that case, I'll leave links in the description down below for where you can purchase it if you're still interested. So let's go ahead and make sure we have all of the pieces. So as you can see, I'll be replacing it with black caps. So I have one center piece right here, and here is this portion. Make sure you have all of the pieces intact. So this is the cap that goes like right on here, and here are all the corner and edge pieces. So we're just going to set those aside for now, and let's take our Megaminx and start to disassemble it. So you're going to start out by placing your thumb underneath here, kind of pushing up, and depending on how tight or loose your Megaminx is, that's how the pieces will come out, but it is fairly simple. Just start taking pieces out just like this. So I'm just going to go ahead, take out all the pieces on this face. Not completely disassembling the cube, but just taking it apart so that I have the ability to take off the caps of the pieces that I want to. Oh, that fell on the floor. Okay. Alright, so now that we have all the pieces taken off here, we can start to disassemble this portion, the center cap. Oh, and one thing you will need for this is you will need a screwdriver in order to replace the center piece right here. So we're going to go ahead and grab a screwdriver. Alright, so here is my screwdriver, and we're just going to start unscrewing the Megaminx so we can kind of take out this gray portion. We're going to start with that actually. Okay, as you can see, completely unscrewing it until it completely comes apart. So here it is. We're going to just take out the spring and the screw and set this gray piece aside along with the cap because we're no longer going to be needing that. So we're just going to put this aside for now, and we're going to go ahead and start to put on the cap, the black caps. So here we have this black piece. We're going to put right in the center. Oh, actually, we're gonna stick this spring and screw right inside here, just like that, and now we can put it into the cube. So, just like this. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. Just gonna place it inside here, just like that, and start screwing in just a little bit, with your hand. And depending on how loose or tight you have the other sides on, you can kind of adjust it later on, but for now I'll just put it to whatever I think feels good. Okay, great. So now that we have this piece in, we're going to start adjusting the rest of the pieces. So we're going to go one by one, taking apart the corners and the edges here. So these gray pieces, that's the parts we don't need, so we can kind of just pry our fingernails under there and take apart that piece and the gray pieces. So we're going to take that, put that away, and here we go. It might take a little bit of force, but just kind of drive your fingernails under there and you should have a pretty good way of taking out the gray pieces. So there we go, just going to continue to repeat the process. Alright, so now we have all of the pieces taken out, like that, no more gray. We could set those gray pieces aside, and let's go ahead and take these right here, our black pieces, and start applying them to the rest of the puzzle. So here we go. Just as you can see, match up the holes and make sure the edge is in line with the edges. Same with the corner pieces. We're just gonna put it in like this. Alright, now that we have reassembled all of the pieces together, we're going to apply the cap on the Megaminx just like this. And we are going to now reassemble all the pieces. Of course in the right orientation, because that saves a lot of time, that way you don't have to solve the cube again. Okay, and placing in the last piece, which is kind of self-explanatory. You just kind of push it in like that. Oh, there we go. That's an example of making sure to have the correct orientation of the Megaminx. So in this case, you just take it apart and kind of put the green in the different spot. Just like that, and just putting that last edge piece in. So yeah, that's about it on how to assemble a Megaminx and put together another side like this, adjust all the caps. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.